This is another major airdrop you simply do not want to miss. So watch the video all the way to the end because this could be thousands of dollars worth of free money for only an investment of your time. A couple weeks ago, I told you guys about Pixelmon's Mon token, which had a pre-sale that happened a couple weeks ago, and it was bonkers. And not only was it bonkers, but if you got into the pre-sale, you're already up 16x from the price you bought into. But because that's no longer available, the only way to farm for this Mon airdrop, which should be happening sometime in the next 2 months, is to do the following two things. The first thing is to do quests or Mon missions, and I'll show you guys that in a second. And the second thing to do is play the first Pixelmon Mon farming game called Pixel Pals. And I'll show you guys the strategy and how to play that as well in the video. If you want to jump ahead at any point, chapters are down below. Let's begin. So the first thing we want to ask ourselves is, what is the Mon token going to be worth? Well, there are over-the-counter pre-markets. In other words, people that will trade the token before it even launches. And you can see right now that the lowest price for the Mon token over here is $1.67. So one Mon token is currently trading for about $1.67 at minimum. Now, we have no idea what the points will be, but as you can see right here on my Mon missions, I actually have exactly 100,000 mission points right now. It just so happened for the video that I hit 100,000 today as I'm recording this, which is pretty cool. You might think it's fake, but don't worry, I'm gonna show you guys here. One of the ways you can earn on the Mon missions is to spin the spinner daily, and that's gonna get you some more points. The other way is to have referrals, which we'll talk about in a second, but since we already have 100,000, let's go ahead and spin. Every 24 hours, you can come onto the Mon mission site, spin the wheel, and oh, we just missed 1,000 points. We're gonna get 200 for today, and you can see that we now have 100,200 mission points. So these points are going to equate to Mon tokens once the airdrop launches. We don't know how many points will equate to how many tokens, but this is a free way. All this takes is your time each day and potentially referring your friends to earn these points. There is no monetary investment needed for this way to earn Mon tokens. So you can see I have 239 referrals. If you guys want to join on my Mon missions squad here, use my referral code. It's Matt Cabuzio. We'll put it on the screen right now for you guys. You can actually get 200 extra Mon mission points. If you use my referral code, I will also get 200 points. So you get 200, I get 200. That's definitely worth doing instead of using no one's referral code where you'll get 0 to start. So definitely use my code if you guys haven't joined yet. Now, in addition to the daily spin, there are a bunch of missions you can do down here, and all of these are related to Twitter and things on Twitter or X. You don't have to invest any money for these. There's no gas fees, there's no transactions, super easy. You'll go on here each day, and when there's new missions that pop up, they will pop up and say start the mission, and you basically go over and link your wallet, or you'll go over and follow someone on Twitter. You'll follow one of the Pixelmon partners on Twitter. It doesn't show any of them right here, but you'll go ahead and retweet and like one of the Mon token tweets. So all of these things will get you between 1,000 and 2,000 points, which is a lot more than you'll get from spinning the wheel most days. So I highly recommend once a day you come on here, do your spin, do your missions, and at that point, you're going to be done for the day. The only other thing you can do to earn points is to refer your friends. Once you sign up on this site, you'll get your own referral code right here, which you can send to your friends. When they sign up, you'll get 200 points. They will get 200 points. And then you can also build your Mon mission points that way. But this is the easiest way, totally free to do, to get in on the Mon token airdrop. Again, don't know how much it's going to be, but it's totally worth doing every day for this part. So definitely click the link down below, put in my referral code Matt Cabuzio, and you'll get 200 extra Mon mission points as soon as you begin. Okay, the second thing you can do to earn Mon tokens is to play Pixel Pals, which is a cute little Farmville Clash of Clans mashup type game. And I'm gonna show you guys the strategy and exactly how to play that right now. So this is Pixel Pals AI. It's a hyper casual game that Pixelmon has created, and it is one of the ways you can farm the Mon token. So you can see right here, this is my base. If you've noticed, it's similar in ways to Clash of Clans. If you've ever played Clash of Clans, this game reminds me a lot of that. The point of this is you're gonna have a character. You can see right here, mine is named Cora. And if we click on the level here, Cora is level 22 out of 100 levels. So you can go all the way up to level 100. You can also buy this thing called a Pixel Pass over here on the left side. And it's basically going to be a $10 battle pass type situation where you can get extra chests. You can see in the bottom here, you'd have one chest every 5 levels. But if you get the Pixel Pass, you can get 2 chests every 5 levels. And I actually have saved up here 4 chests for us to open up, as well as if we go over to build over here, you can see the deco box in the bottom left. That one, you're going to get new boxes to open every certain amount of habitat value points you get. So there's going to be a couple box openings we do on this video, but just to give you the quick rundown, you have a pet. You can see over here in the top left, I have 2 days, 9 hours, and 52 minutes left for Cora to stay alive. Now, you can only max out the amount of time your pet can stay alive to 3 days, but if the meter goes all the way down, your pet will die, and that's it. It's over. Your game's over. Your pet is dead, and you're a failure as a parent and player of this game. So the whole point of the game is to keep your pet alive, and to do that, there's only one way to keep your pet alive, and that's to feed them food. Now, if you click on the pet, you can see you can actually buy different things. You can buy steak, beer, soju, I don't know if that's rice, broccoli, chicken, and pizza. So those are all things you can buy. So if we go ahead and click broccoli, for example, you're gonna see here that it's 30 cents. It's actually 30 cents of real dollars to buy broccoli. Now, fortunately for us, we actually have $38.51. If we click on that up here, you can see that there are some promo codes you can put in. If you go and use these same promo codes, some of them still might be available to get yourself $10 worth of in-game credits. And you can use as many promo codes as you want. So you can see here, I actually got $50 worth between Kermit, YP, NFT Boy, Gorilla, and Moritz. By putting those promo codes in, we got $50 worth of in-game credits. I used $10, as you can see in the top there, to buy the Pixel Pass, and then I also bought 1 steak to try it out 7 days ago. Now, if you want to put in your code to get that, you go over here to your pet, then click got a code, and you're going to input the code. I don't have a code, unfortunately. I'm not sure how to get one, so you might have to use one of these other ones that I showed here just now, or find another one on the internet that's still available. They do have a limited number of uses, but if I can get a code in the future, I'll let you guys know about that. If you want to purchase your own in-game credit, you click on the shop here on the right, and then you can go ahead and actually add some of your own in-game credit right there through the web app. But all these things, these types of foods anyway, if you have a last minute need to keep your pet alive, you can funnel some money in and keep them alive. And you can see for the soju, you actually lose 12 hours of health, but you get 700 points towards your overall score, towards your pet points score, that is. And then the habitat value you can see right here is actually what all of the buildings in our habitat are worth. So let's go over here. The other way we can get food, and this is the most common way to play the game, is you basically plant food and then you harvest and consume. So we're gonna harvest and consume, and you'll see our pet points is at 27,155 right now. If we go and harvest and consume another tomato, you can see it goes 27,605. So we're gonna get a certain amount of pet points every time we harvest and consume a plant. And so we can go and harvest and consume all of these, just to show you guys that it's gonna max out our life at 3 full days for our pet. So now if we click on this empty plot and click plant, you can see all the different things you can actually plant to farm. You have cabbage for 4 hours, carrot for 8 hours, tomato for 12 hours, corn for 16 hours, strawberry for 20 hours, and blueberry for 24 hours. You can see what each of these things get you. They get you 120 minutes of extra life for your pet with the cabbage. You're gonna get 22 habitat value and 165 pet points. So what you wanna do is try to strategically plant what you think you can actually be available to harvest, because once you plant something, you have to harvest it within 4 hours once it's done, or it will die. So you want to make sure you're available to harvest and consume the plants once you plant them, and then also strategically kind of play with them so you can get the most value out of each time you plant. And I'm not going to go through all that math here today, but for this video, we're going to go ahead and plant some blueberries. Those are the 24-hour ones, but they do get you the most amount of both habitat points and pet points. However, it's not a perfect scale, so we don't want to do all blueberry. We'll do some corn here as well, and then we'll also do some 4-hour cabbage. We're going to harvest those in a couple hours. just to keep those points going. Now for this video, I wanted to save it. I have quite a few boxes to build up here. You can see my habitat value. We now have a 4th deco box to open. So we're gonna open all these and show you guys how these work. So we got 1 bench, we're gonna claim that. We'll go ahead and open the next deco box. We got 2 bushes. We got a table. And we got 1 swing. I haven't had a swing yet. So you can see our habitat value right now is 5702, but if we go click build, we can now actually go ahead and build some of these things and increase our habitat value. So we'll put the table down there. You can see it's now 5852. We'll put the bush down 5902. We'll put another bench down. Now it's 6052, 6102. And this I imagine will be a lot, 6402. And there you go. You can see that's how you earn habitat value. Now you can see we actually got another deco box because we did all those builds to get more habitat value. We actually unlocked yet another box and we got 1 more table here. So we'll go ahead and build that table. So you can see here there's XP. Every minute your pet is alive, you're gonna get 1 additional XP. And you can see that right now to get to the next level, it takes 700 XP, which means it's 700 minutes. If you divide those minutes by 60 minutes in an hour, you can figure out how many hours it takes to get to the next level. Well, we currently have every 5 levels, we're gonna get 2 more deco boxes because we have that pixel pass. So I've saved some of these up just to show you guys in the video. We're gonna open 2 of these deco boxes here. We got 2 flowers, which is kind of nothing. And we got 2 bushes, which is really weak, honestly. Hopefully this next box has got some better stuff in it. This one's got 5 paths and 1 more table. So not the greatest pulls, honestly. I've seen a lot of people have these treadmills that seem to have a lot of value for the habitat value, but we're gonna go ahead and put all of these down. All right, there we go. We've updated our habitat a little bit. We now have over 7,000 habitat value, and you can see we actually got 2 more deco boxes just from getting over 7,000 value. So we got even more flowers, and we'll open this last one here. And we've gotten 2 more bushes. A lot of flowers, a lot of bushes, unfortunately. If we click on our profile, we can see this button that says link, and this is gonna allow you to put your Ethereum address in the game. You might be asking, well, why do we need to do that? And that's because you can see right here, this is a competition going on right now where the profiles with the most pet points are actually gonna win part of this prize pool, which is currently about $160,000. Personally, I don't think there's any way I'm gonna get up that high to win part of that prize pool, but what I do care about is the habitat value. You can see here, the competition ends on 4/29/2024, so almost in May. And at some time after that, I expect that the habitat value points we have in this game are going to equate to farming Mon tokens. And really the whole point of this video is to farm Mon tokens. So this is the second way you can go ahead and farm those tokens by increasing your habitat value, aka playing this game every single day, keeping up with it and getting as many points as you possibly can within reason is a potentially free way to farm a bunch of Mon tokens, which we know so far look pretty good. Okay, those are the 2 main ways to earn Mon tokens during this airdrop, which again is happening probably in the next 2 months. So if you have not done any of this stuff yet, do not hesitate to get started. Use my referral code MattCabuzio down below with that link. And if you guys want all of my advice on all the airdrops happening right now, because there are a bunch, and I mean like several dozen that are worth doing, I have a master airdrop guide. It's a spreadsheet that I put together that has all the airdrops, my ranking from most important to least important, how much I've earned on all previous airdrops, which by the way is up to $5,000 in just this year so far. And all this is available for only $1 a day in my private membership group at mattscrypto.com. So join that down below if you want access to the full spreadsheet and the full airdrop guide where I lay out exactly what to do for each one of these airdrops. And other than that, subscribe because we got a lot more videos coming soon. Oh, also, if you haven't seen this video yet, definitely go check it out before this video ends.